Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and in this video I want to share some of my concerns for the new highly anticipated live action show called The Acolyte that is set to premiere 2 episodes on June 4th. This show is set towards the end of the High Republic, about 100 years before the Phantom Menace, and this is where the Jedi are at the height of their power. There is not much in the galaxy that they fear, and this has made them unaware of the darkness soon to come. However, in the Phantom Menace, Ki-Adi-Mundi says,
"Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium."
This means in the show that anyone that comes in contact with a red lightsaber must die. Even if somehow the Jedi defeats the Sith Lord, they must end up dying as well. Any Jedi that hears about the return of the Sith also has to die. Otherwise, you would be retconning what Ki-Adi-Mundi says to the Jedi Council in the Phantom Menace. The Sith have been hiding all throughout the galaxy, waiting for the right time to show themselves to the Jedi. Yoda talks about in Attack of the Clones,
"Side clouds everything. Impossible to see. The future is."
This is how Darth Sidious was able to stay hidden from even the most powerful of Jedi. When Darth Sidious first took Darth Maul to Coruscant, he used the dark side of the Force to make the Jedi unaware of their presence so that Darth Maul could learn fighting styles from the Jedi Masters. When Darth Maul shows up in the Phantom Menace, if the Jedi Council knew how powerful the Sith had become, maybe they would have sent more Jedi to Naboo with the Queen instead of just sending Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. We know that Disney does not always take into consideration the original trilogy or the prequel trilogy that George created. There were only 3 people that knew about Anakin Skywalker's children: Bail Organa, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Yoda. There should have been no way that a former Jedi youngling that turned to the dark side and became an Inquisitor to try to kill Darth Vader for slaughtering the younglings should have survived knowing where Luke was on Tatooine. Obi-Wan should have killed her because no one was supposed to know this information. That's why they had to split Luke and Leia apart at birth, so that the Empire wouldn't sense their presence. Another major concern I have with this show is that this show is getting released on Disney Plus only a couple weeks before 2 other big TV shows coming out, with HBO Max's House of the Dragon Season 2 coming out, which I was a big fan of the first season, as well as Amazon's The Boys coming out with its new season as well. This makes me wonder why Disney just did not move up the release date in May to increase their viewership. Once the other 2 shows come out, I can see viewership numbers starting to decline dramatically, with having to compete with HBO and Amazon. Especially since they are dropping the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte the first week. If for some reason the first 2 episodes leave a sour taste in people's mouth, I can see a lot of people not giving the rest of the show a chance. Overall, I just hope that they respect what George did in the prequel trilogy with the Phantom Menace and know that if anyone comes in contact with a Sith must die. Otherwise, this scene by Ki-Adi-Mundi,
"Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium,"
would make no sense, because the Jedi would have been aware of their presence and probably would have acted differently to the battle in Naboo, knowing how powerful the Sith truly were. Let me know down in the comments section what you guys think of this trailer. What do you guys want to see the most from this show? And I will see you all in the next one.